Hello, strong people. Week 2, day 4 of off-season work. It's still cold out in case you're wondering. It's been snowing for like 24 hours straight, it feels like. So it's a little bit chilly out here, but we'll survive. It's my 3rd day training in a row, which is not ideal. I'm getting all my complaints out of the way first. So if you don't want to hear me complain, fast forward like 30 seconds. So, what else? Frankly, I just don't want to be out here right now. I fell asleep on the couch with my dogs a little bit ago. That was really nice. I wish I could have kept doing that, but big weights don't lift themselves. So, I'm not even lifting really what I would consider big weights today. It's mostly like a big accessory day. So I got like Bradford presses, which I don't know for sure how those are going to go. That's what messed up my elbow last week. It feels better now, but it's still there. Like I feel it. It doesn't feel quite right. So that one's going to go by feel. I'm not going to use a barbell to do it. I'm going to use an axle bar because that doesn't seem to bother my rack position as bad. I don't really know how much I get out of them, honestly. I don't know. They're programmed, so I'm going to do them. Relay that information to my coach, and if he decides to pull them out, then he pulls them out. But I have that. I know I have some incline dumbbell bench or shoulder press dumbbell, whatever you want to call it. High incline, I think. Some back stuff, I think. Some triceps, probably. I don't remember, but let's just get into it. I don't know how much I'll talk in this video because I just kind of want to get this done. I don't want to take too long in between sets either, so it's going to be mostly just going, kind of like a bodybuilding workout, short rest periods. And I'll check in with you when I can. All right, well, off to a not great start. So I warmed up, then moved on to the, it was supposed to be Bradford presses. Same thing I did last, I guess would have been week 1, day 4 last week. No go. As soon as I start going behind my head, my elbow is not ready for that position. It's not one of those things where if I warmed up more or anything that's going to go away, it's just going to make it worse if I do this. Even with the axle bar. So, not going to happen. Not doing that right now. So, we're going to move on to, it was fine in the front rack, but as soon as I went that really far back, because this is just my charger I'm holding. I don't know why I'm still holding it. But as soon as I went to start behind my head, no, it's there. It's not too bad, but I know if I do it with weight, it's going to make it so much worse. If I can barely do it with the bar, I'm not going to put weight on and push my elbow through that because it's seriously been hurting, like in a way that I was concerned about. So let's move on to the next exercise because I ain't pushing through that. So we're going to do a little circuit here, and this will end the video. So far, not a bad workout. Dumbbell went okay, minus that big fail in there. If you've never used loadable dumbbells, they're a pain to kick up into position. Because you have the clips on the end, obviously, to keep the weights on. And however much weight you have on the dumbbell, obviously, it's going to be resting on that clip on your knee. It just hurts. It's just annoying. And then especially when you got to kick it up, you're putting more pressure on it, and it's just inconvenient, honestly. It hurts. But I have these bigger diameter 25s that I like to use on dumbbell, and I always have those facing down on my knee. So because of the bigger diameter, obviously I have more room to set the dumbbell on my knee without hitting the clip as much. And on that fail, I didn't think about it. Well, I thought about it, but I was like, whatever. Mistake. So after I failed there, what I did, I put the 10s on the outside. And whenever I put the 10s on the outside, it makes a little lip from the clip to the 10 pound to the 25, and it just makes it more uncomfortable sitting on your knee. So I failed that, obviously. Took a second, stripped off the 10, put the big 25 on the bottom so I had more surface area, and I was able to kick it up. Not easily, but I kicked it up. That's the heaviest I've gone on dumbbell press in a long time. I haven't had that in my programming in quite a while, so I'm not mad about that, like 135-ish pounds. Weighted out, the company who makes these bumper plates and all my real thin black cast iron plates with the handles, they have, I don't even know if they're selling these or if that's just like a prototype or not or what it is, but they have, they're making loadable dumbbells. But there's the handle, and then there's just bolts that screw into the ends. So if you need, whatever you need to load the weight up to, just get a longer bolt, and then you have more sleeve on the bar, essentially. But the big part is there's nothing on the end that stick out. There's no clamp. The bolt is the clamp. So all you have is just a little bolt sticking out the end, and you have all this. It's just like a regular dumbbell that you'd see at the gym, essentially, because the bolt is flush to the plates on the end, so there's nothing getting in the way when you kick it up or use it. I would love some of those. I may have to do that, actually. Yeah, that would be a big help. Because it'd be like regular dumbbells. Not that I dislike these ones, but I've had these for a long time and they've done the job so far. But I can't kick up anything past like I don't think I've ever pressed more than like 135, like what I just did on these for whatever. I know I could do more. If I could kick it up, maybe I'm going 135 for 10. I don't know. Maybe I get 160, 170 for 5s. I'd love to try to press 200-pound dumbbells, but I don't think there's any way I could kick them up. Even the big dudes who do it, they don't kick up the 200-pound dumbbells. I think maybe there's a couple that have, maybe Brian Shaw, Thor, but even Eddie would have people lift them up to him. So I don't know. Maybe that's a one-off goal. Right now, my goal is just to be the best strongman I can be, and that's not necessarily how you do it. I know a lot of people do heavy dumbbells like that, but for me, that'd be like a 1-rep max. It doesn't make any sense to do something like that. So what we're doing now, a little circuit for shoulders. Dumbbell, not dumbbell. Banded front, leaning side, that way. And face pulls. So what do we want to start with? We'll start with this. I'm going to do these, get out of here. I have this little extra piece of mat right there that gets in the way. We'll just do these with 2 arms instead of 1 at a time. I wonder how many total front, side, rear delt exercise, just raises I've done over the years, because it has to be a lot. Which way do I want to do face pulls? I'm going to do face pulls this way. I think I did it this way last time. Got too much stuff in the way. There we go. Need more band tension. My neck is still feeling the effects of those good mornings. Not in like a good way. It's just sore. I think I have three sets of 10 on each of these. Those are tough right now. Whoops. Stay. All right. I don't really have not much to talk about. I'm trying to think. I know what I'll talk about. The Arnold, like 8 weeks away. I'm not competing. I'm not qualified. I'm not a pro. But a lot of people I know are competing. I mean, it's going to be a huge show. Like it's going to be like just OSG all over again. And I'm excited to see it. I'm just realizing that I don't think there was a live stream last year. Except for the final. I don't remember. I also got to figure out which day they compete on because I'm only planning on going to the Arnold for one day this year. And it's Friday. I don't remember if they compete. Do they do Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I think last year they competed Friday, rest day Saturday, final Sunday. I don't remember now, but I would love to see it. It's going to be wild. I'd also like to see the pro Arnold too, like the Arnold Strongman show, because they got some really cool events and they got the strongest guys in the world. So I'd love to see it. So they have a I forget what they called it, but it's a max barbell push press, or not push press. It's a max barbell press off blocks essentially. So it's literally just like unracking it and then pressing it. Split jerk, push press, strict press, whatever. Oh, give me 1 second. My wife just pulled in. I gotta open the door for her. I'll pause this. All right. Video is back. I was talking about the Arnold. So, there's this max barbell press. And I think we're going to see like close to 600 pounds, like 550 plus for sure. I think it's going to be a battle between Lucas Hatton and Mitchell Hooper, because Hooper obviously has the axle world record at what, 4 or something? I don't remember what it is now, but his split jerk, he's got time to get better. So, but Lucas Hatton, he just put up a video. It was 529, 529 pounds. That's insane. This far out, 8 weeks out, just starting specialized training on events, because they just announced the events recently. So, all right, let's do a set. Plus, I think seeing the elephant bar deadlift again, that's back. That'd be cool. I am glad there's 6 events though. That's the big thing. I don't think you can have a 5 event show of that caliber and just have it really prove who's the best at it. Because you have 1 bad event and the whole show's over. If you have 6, you have a little bit more room, because someone like Thor or Mateusz Kieliszkowski, where their overhead for Thor and Mateusz's deadlift will keep them out of that top spot. But if they have 6 events, that 1 event doesn't matter as much. Now, still not so sure for Thor, as there's 2 presses in the show, but we'll find out. Something else, going back to the Arnold Pro-Am, I would love to do this show. Specifically this year, because I really like the events. I don't know all of them, but I know for sure there's a trap bar deadlift for reps. Trump weight, I'm pretty sure the heavyweight's 900 pounds, which is heavy for sure. It may have been lighter. I'll have to check, because in America's Strongest Man a couple years back, they had a trap bar deadlift for reps. And I don't think it was 900 pounds. I'll have to look stats on that. But it's 900 pounds Trump weight this time around, I believe. And I've done that before. I did 948 at Nationals. So I think I'm a much better deadlifter now than I was then. So that'd be interesting to see what happens. But I think we'll see a lot of big numbers there. And then that event's cool. It's different. You don't see too many trap bar. And then max log press, which I don't know. They almost never have a max log press in that show because there's so many athletes. Maybe the max log's in the final, but either way, I'm excited to see what I assume will be over 200 kilo presses. So I can't think of, probably, I think Tim Buck, maybe if he's in it. I think Zach Price, I think he's doing it. I think he's done 400 pounds or 440. Can't think of who else, but either way, that's all I'm gonna record today. Hope you enjoy my nice little circuit there. But until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.